Welcome everyone to the TraxionGG circuit. This is one treacherous circuit which is capable of destroying the vehicle of anyone who wishes to tackle its two death-defying corners, complete with crossover points, and through the corners you're achieving a maximum of 51 Gs. There is no elevation changes, no DRS, no braking points, just absolute insanity. Make just one mistake along its 6.46 mile layout and your race is over. So this is why I'm here, to give you a proper track guide and teach you the ways of the TraxionGG circuit so that you can complete a safe race in one piece. So get your safety gear on, fasten your seatbelt, and let's hit the road, because your world is about to be turned upside down. Forever. As we overlook the track, you can see clearly that there are two lines throughout, and picking the correct one is key. The fastest line is unsurprisingly the inside line, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to be taking the inside line. We are just learning the track after all. Starting at the starting point, you want to slam your foot on the accelerator as hard as you possibly can. Now if you don't know the technique for doing this, let me show you. Now we normally use our right foot to accelerate in a race car, but on this circuit you want to use your left foot. Now this may sound a bit weird to you, but hear me out. When you normally drive a car, you accelerate and brake with your right foot, so you learn a little bit of modesty. You don't always give it a full bootful, and the same thing with the brake pedal, you don't always fully apply the brakes. You learn to be calm, controlled. With your left foot, however, it only operates the clutch, so normally you're just slamming it on and off. Because of this, your left foot doesn't struggle with any muscle memory. You can just slam the accelerator down at full speed. At this point in the circuit, you're going to be travelling around about 300 miles per hour, or 700, depending of course on what time of day it is. Let's check that now. Yeah, as you can see, it's currently 2:49 in the afternoon, meaning of course you will be travelling at 690 miles an hour. At the end of this straight, you're going to come across your first crossover point, followed by a left-hander. So in terms of your lines, you want to turn slightly left, slightly right, and then full lock to the left. Of course, this ensures that you get a very fast entry to the corner, a fast midpoint, and a fast exit. Now just remember, left, not right, left. Make sure you bear that in mind. If you do find yourself turning right, you might well end up losing the back end, sliding across the gravel, and ending up head first in the wall. Don't ask me how I know about that, because, just skip that. What just happened? Now your exit to this left-hander is crucial. You don't want to be accelerating too early and spinning up the rears, causing a loss of control, but you want to make sure you get on the power early enough to get a great exit for the very, 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 very long straight ahead. Just be careful to make sure you avoid track limits. As you enter the really, 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 very, very long straight, you will have time to go and make a family, and you'll have time to think of all the horrible, cringy moments from your childhood, and jump into a negative spiral of self-hatred and doubt and despair. Next, we have yet another crossover point, and of course, another left-hander. Now pay attention to my racing line here, because it's important. We start off on the outside, and you're going to want to slide to the inside. Of course, you have to be careful at this section, because it is possible for an opponent to slam into the side of your car and end your race early. I guess it's kind of okay if that does happen though, because a giant hand will come from the sky and crane you back into position. As you exit the left-hander, it's back on to another long straight. Watch out for track limits, and across the line to complete your lap of the TraxionGG circuit. So now it's time to ramp things up a little bit. I'm going to continue lapping, go a little bit faster, and we're going to show you a lap with no commentary so that you can see exactly what you need to do, hopefully pick up some tips and tricks along the way. So then, that brings us to the lap times. If you're an AM who's new to the circuit, you're probably going to be looking around about 3 years and 6 months to complete a lap, because of course you have to go through school, learn how to read the instructions, build the track, etc, etc. So it takes a little bit of time. Just persevere with it if you're struggling. Now for the Pro-Ams, you're probably going to have a little bit of speed when driving the circuit, but you're going to have forgotten to build it in the first place, so you're still going to be looking at around about an hour for a good time. As for the professionals, well, they will of course remember to build the track, and you'll be looking at around about 0.6 seconds for the quickest. Just before we wrap things up then, here is my 10-second summary.
New world record, new world record, new world, 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 new.
So that is going to be it for our track guide of the TraxionGG circuit, and thank you so much as always for watching. Because of you guys watching these videos and subscribing to our channel, we're able to have the time and the budget to build a circuit like this and obviously bring you this kind of content. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. please make sure you let us know your fastest lap times around the Traxion GP circuit in the comments section down below. And of course, if we missed anything, if you disagree with our lines, also make sure you let us know. Subscribe to the Traxion channel for more track guides like this, and hit the notification bell if you want to be annoyed by notifications. That's it from me, so until I see you next time, thank you so much for watching, and keep it fooled.